Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society, and we're here today to talk about something that's probably kind of boring to you, but this is like due diligence kind of video. It's Patreon. We've had a Patreon now for about a year. We make about 20 bucks a month, and right now we're using the Patreon more or less exclusively for operational costs. So we are paying for our web store where we sell our t-shirts, and we are paying for podcast hosting, because I put the interviews that we do, I put up as audio files as well on a podcast site, so that if people want to download them or listen to them as audio and not watch the video, they can go and do that. And that's more or less exactly how much we make every month to cover those costs. Now that we have made this big announcement that we are affiliated with Loyola Marymount University, I've been made an affiliate professor, I'm a scholar in residence, all this fancy stuff, right? We can start creating an archive. Patreon is going to become more important to us because we are going to be using Patreon money to collect materials, to buy film prints, to buy like old magazines, posters, lobby cards, like the ephemera of Hong Kong cinema, to collect rare editions of movies and other things that we think belong in this archive that we are trying to create. With regards to exclusive content, I'm going to start scanning. I have a scanner, which I never occurred to me to use for this channel. And then like maybe a month ago, I was like, oh, wait, I should start scanning stuff, because then we can create an archive of documents, PDFs, and whatever, and stuff like that. So I'm going to be scanning like booklets from rare editions of films that I get with interviews of filmmakers and stuff like that. I'm going to be scanning like magazine articles from old Hong Kong cinema magazines that we buy, and martial arts magazines and stuff like that. I'm going to be scanning like artwork for these films and all this kind of stuff like that. And so like posters that we buy, we're going to try to large format scan. So anything that we buy with money made from the Patreon, we will create scans of and PDFs of, and that will go on the Patreon exclusively. And we will do videos where I'm like, oh, look, we bought this, whatever, but it won't be like high quality, high res, every single page scan. We're going to put that on Patreon exclusively for people who help us purchase these things. Once we start collecting and scanning film prints, I will start putting footage from the scans on the Patreon exclusively. Probably what we'll do is get a Vimeo account and put short clips on the Vimeo and then post those videos into the Patreon and have them like password protected or whatever, right? So the process of scanning the films, that's like a down the line kind of thing. We've actually already had people offer to scan their private collections for us if we pay for them, but because of COVID, no one is going to do that right now, right? So like one guy offered to scan like vintage Shaw Brothers trailers that he owns to do like 35 millimeter, right? To do scans of those so we can start like kind of archiving those, cleaning the footage up and stuff like that, right? But that's not something that you're not going to like go out and risk exposing yourself to COVID to scan some film. But like, it's not, like we're going to wait. It's a long-term thing. We're going to be raising money, but it will happen. It is something that is in the pipeline and that we are really kind of working hard towards. So the Patreon will kind of shift from being like early release videos and like discounts on our merch, and which is still in there. There's a 20% off discount on all our merch if you join the Patreon. So if you join, just send me a message or an email or whatever, and I'll send you the discount code. We have a 10% off discount code too that I just kind of give out to people who are big supporters of us. So if you're interested in buying some merch and you want 10% off, just let me know. We can't really go beyond 20% because I'm trying really, really hard not to do a big markup on our merch, because I don't want it to be unaffordable to people. So we don't make that much profit. Like if we're actually, I'll tell you a fun fact. Please don't abuse this. When we sell to like Australia, we don't make any money at all because the shipping costs are so expensive to Australia. In the US, we make like a couple bucks per sale. I think the same is true in certain parts of Europe, but like Australia and a couple other places, we make absolutely zero money off of selling stuff too, because of how expensive it is to ship over there. So just so you know. So there you go. So that's what we're going to be using the Patreon for moving forward. It's going to be a huge help to us. Also, YouTube subscriptions. We just unlocked monetization on YouTube. Now people can subscribe. I don't really 100% know what that means. We're still kind of researching it and trying to understand it. But basically, it's like an alternative to Patreon based on on YouTube, so you don't have to leave YouTube in order to do it. So all of that money, like I said, will go towards the collection of these materials, and we will try to provide as much exclusive content based on those materials as possible to people who help us purchase them. This is Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. My name is Will. I thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.